I grew up in the high mountain desert, and I always wondered about the lowest, most tropical, basically the opposite. My dream had always been to go visit the rainforest. My name's Lynsey Dyer. I'm a big mountain professional skier, and I've always had a thing for conservation and the rainforest. I'm passionate about sea animal conservation and learning more about animal wildlife conservation. And the sea turtles in Tortuguero are what you come to Tortuguero for. One of the most incredible experiences of this trip, and maybe my entire life, was a night with night patrol visiting the sea turtles.
Can you tell
how old she is?
We know that she is at least 20 or 25 years old. That's when the green sea turtles reach their sexual maturity.
So minimum.
So, because she wasn't tagged and she didn't have any evidence, we said that she's at least 25. There's a lot of people from all over the world that come here just to witness this, to see sea turtles laying their eggs and going back into the water after they do it. This project has been running since 1959. This is the oldest sea turtle conservation program in the world. This is really cool.
The fact that these turtles returning were a minimum of 25 years old and coming to nest for the first time blew my mind. It showed me that conservation is a long game, and the efforts that were put in over 25 years ago are making it possible for these creatures to come back now. One World is a biodynamic farm. Ken has this passion that I love, and I've only seen that in other people that are following their dream.
The impact that we're trying to leave is, of course, educational within the farm, and the other thing is actually to protect this area.
They have this energy because they're creating something from a vision that they had. Society didn't tell them to do it, their family didn't tell them to do it. In fact, society and their families probably thought they were absolutely crazy. And that's how you know the ones that are following their truth.
Try to teach people is that we should try to make nature work for you and not work against nature if you want to achieve anything, because we are part of nature.
The biggest lesson that Ken had learned from the indigenous people was to work with nature, not against her. And now I'm so hopeful that if more people could see the practices, that the whole world would have a lot more hope, because there is hope. And it's happening here, and we're seeing it. I melted within moments of walking to the Jaguar Center. The woman that started it was a biologist, saw how much need there was, and saw that there's no place for these animals that were being injured through development of their country. And she saw a need, and I cannot even imagine how hard it's been to fulfill that need. This was raw in your face. There's a veterinary clinic right there. The minute you open the door, you can tell there's no question. This place is doing the work, doing hard work. I've been asking everyone, what can we do to help be part of the solution rather than continue with the problem? I think showing up and asking questions is the first way to be part of a solution. It's not necessarily focusing on the problems, but maybe just being open to new ways of learning. And I think that's one thing that this forest offers. I think every human has a desire to do something good. And just to see people doing it is almost like this breath of fresh air, that it's possible. I think so many of us want to help, but we don't know what to do. The biggest thing I'm taking away is the pride these people have in their environment. And this country has made their environment their most prized resource in protecting it. And they're learning that if they protect it now, it will reward them tenfold in 10, 20 years. For me, Costa Rica is that fairy tale that I grew up on, wondering about from books and media, and having never had a chance to see it, it was magical.
No.
A ver.
Mira, aquí.
Puedo mostrarlos aquí. Aquí, que vean ahí.